Hello everyone, and welcome to the second channel. Long time no see over here. As you can tell by my set dressing, my self-dressing, and by the thumbnail and the title, today we have a video that revolves around pumpkins. So I know that it is not spooky season yet. Nobody's ready for that. No one wants to hear about it besides me. Because over here in this household, like, spooky season, for me at least, is 365 days of the year. But I'm sure all of you know that at this point. So I was thinking, how do I wrap my favorite holiday and season into something a little more seasonally appropriate? And what I came up with was pumpkins and gardening, because gardening is spring/summer. And okay, we just started summer, like today or yesterday was the first day of summer, but holy mother, based on the temperature, it feels like we are mid-summer. Today was like 90 degrees outside, so also not a great day for me to decide to film this video, but I digress. I was like, okay, how do I fulfill my interests with something more seasonally appropriate? I have been wanting to, for a hot minute now, put something up on this channel. As you guys know, last year especially, this channel turned into basically, which I've also almost considered renaming this channel, the Jack-O-Lantern channel or the Jack Lantern channel instead of Jack Valentine. But also, I don't want to kick Ryan's name off this channel. This is our second channel. And side note, I would love for us to upload a video of our tattoos. I know our first video on this channel was a tattoo video, and it was the meanings and what tattoos we have, because a lot of people ask, because both of us sport quite a few tats. I have them in multiple places, and so does Ryan. So our first video on this channel was a tattoo meanings and what tattoos we have video, and I really want us to do a new one of those, because obviously since like 3 years ago we have got more tattoos, and I just want to do a new one. So if you want to see that, this is a total side note, just leave that below. Please let me know if you would like to see that at some point. But back to where we are at. This channel has mainly become like a Halloween decoration hunting or Halloween themed channel, because if you watch the main channel, you might have an inkling or an idea that I really like Halloween. And I really like fall, and I really like, not even like, that's an understatement. I'm obsessed with everything Halloween, everything fall, everything pumpkins, ghosts, skeletons, everything. Half of my wardrobe is Halloween themed. But today I had decided it was time to move my pumpkins that I am growing for the season from their pot to the garden. And I was bringing everything over to the garden, and I thought to myself, you know what? It fits the theme of the second channel. I've been wanting so bad to upload a video to the second channel. Why don't I just make a video out of planting my pumpkins? It just would work perfectly, and so that is exactly what I did. It fits the season, it fits my interests, it's just perfect. So that is what this video is today. So just to prepare you guys for the footage ahead, it's just every step in the process of planting my pumpkins into the garden. I have a ton of plans. I really like spring. I'm obsessed with fall, but I do like spring as well. I really love gardening. I love plants and stuff. So I do have a lot of plants, which of course include pumpkins, which, side note, the pumpkins that I'm planting today that I have this season actually are from a pumpkin that I had last season. I just like ripped the guts out and threw them in some dirt, and it sprouted a ton of pumpkins, as you will see. This is offspring of 2021 pumpkins, and just so you're ready for the footage ahead, I'm going to be doing mainly just voiceover with some probably spooky music in the background of me doing every step in planting these pumpkins. I'll probably be like chit-chatting about Halloween ahead, Halloween 2022, fall, everything, just random things. So just turn this on probably while you're doing just some menial task. So let's jump into the footage of me planting my pumpkins into the garden, and then I will meet you back here for just a little chit-chat for 1 sec after you've seen the gardening footage. So let's hop into that now. Like I said, it is 90 degrees and I am right in the sun, so I am dying of heat. And also there was no wind on this side of the house. Lovely. Anyways, I started by picking all of the weeds in the area where I was going to plant the pumpkins. I just want them to have all of the root room that they can have. I also cleaned up the area under the fence, as you can see I'm doing right now. There was some old stems from pumpkins from last year, and there also were some leaves from last fall and stuff that just got stuck under the fence. I would just like my little babies to have as much room as they can to grow in any direction and wrap around the fence and whatever they need to do. So probably not completely necessary, but I just wanted to clean up the area for them anyways. Here is the nastiness that was under the fence that I was just picking out. It's just like old dead garbage that I don't want them to grow into. Time to shovel the holes that I'll be planting the pumpkins into. They're all bunched together in this pot, so honestly at this point I'm not sure how deep or how big to make the holes. I'm just kind of going to pop them out of the pot and see what I can break apart. This is just a bunch of seeds that I threw into a pile of dirt, so there's probably some super bunched together and some that are maybe more separated. Here they are. They're actually quite healthy. They look a little yellow-ish right now because we are in a drought, but they have been doing really, really well all year so far. So I'm just gonna get them out from in the pot and then see how I can break them apart. I'm hoping they break apart easily. They popped out really well, and here is me thinking I can make a thumbnail out of this moment. So be prepared, because there's one more moment in this video where I was like, ooh, thumbnail. So here's me starting to break them apart, and then I realized that the holes probably need to be a bit bigger. I also realized I need a new angle because you guys can't see anything. So here's thumbnail moment number 2. Cute. Awkward. Anyways, let's jump back into the pumpkin babies. So number 1 is now in the ground. I decided I would start breaking them all apart before putting them in the holes because that just seemed like an easier route to take, because then I can know what size they are and if I should expand the holes that I had already dug. While breaking them apart, I not only noticed bugs that I threw away, but I also noticed a little baby seed shell from 2021 that grew into one of these plants, which was so cool. So I continued to break them apart. Some were a bit bigger than others. Some of them were a little more connected to their brethren than the rest. I found another seed, and this was actually in the garden from 2021, so that was probably, honestly, actually a 2020 seed that turned into a 2021 pumpkin, which this may come as a surprise to a lot of you, but actually 2021 was my first time growing my own pumpkins, or else I always just bought them from farms and from grocery stores. By the way, at this point, the heat was really catching up to me. Even the dirt I was standing on was like lava. It was so hot. But as I was saying, this is my first year actually growing my own pumpkins from scratch. Last year was my first time growing them from a little plant. And 2021 pumpkin seed count number 3 and number 4. I was finding seeds everywhere, which kind of just was a little fun, weird surprise as I'm planting pumpkins for this year. I decided to shake out some of the extra roots that were in the pot so we could just cover the pumpkins in some nice dirt, because the dirt in the garden has been used for like years, so honestly that stuff's probably not that great. So I thought I would just shake out some of the nice dirt onto them, and we are good. That was the last one, actually. Let's put some more extra nice dirt onto them. And then let's shake them off. It's almost like I'm petting like Mike or something. Here is finally a close look up at what I have been staring at all day in the beating sun. These are all of my pumpkin babies now planted into the garden. I'm so excited. Next camera angle, isn't my shirt just perfect for today? There are pumpkins all over it. Also, who doesn't love goosebumps? Let's put some deer and rabbit repellent on these. This stuff is actually fox urine, so I need a mask because it smells rank. So let's put gloves on and a mask and let's get down to this nasty, nasty part of this job. My dad actually had sunflowers in the garden already, and they all got eaten by rabbits. So I am just dousing them in this stuff. I am also choking and dying because it smells disgusting, but I do not want these guys to be eaten by rabbits, especially since, like I said, these are my first pumpkins I grew from seeds. So I literally have raised them since day one. I want them to live, and I will suffer through this nastiness just to get them to make it, hopefully. Now that we're done with the worst part, let's move on to re-hooking up the rabbit fence. Yes, we have many layers of guarding these plants. So, never knew a tool like this would be necessary for planting a pumpkin into the ground, but it is, because the rabbits are evil little beings. I am now just hooking up the little rabbit protector fence that goes around the garden to our actual, dog fence. Let's move on to what I assume is the pumpkin's favorite part of this whole process, which is their watering. So I'm gonna water them quick because I feel like anytime you plant something new into a new area, it requires some water. So I'm going to kind of heavily water these guys since they were used to a pot, and also they already looked a little dry, and I just want them to be full up on water. Alright, oh my gosh, I'm so glad those are finally in the garden. They were suffocating in that little pot. I felt so bad, but also I cannot believe I literally just put a chunk of guts into a dirt pile and that many pumpkin plants popped out of it. So I am shook at how many plants came from that. Also, the pumpkin that I took the guts out of was rotting because it was a couple months after October. I'm shocked that they survived. Anyways, I'm happy about it. I'm gonna let you guys go now, but before I let you guys go, I just want to let you know I would like for me and Ryan to upload a few videos that obviously are not spooky season, are not Halloween related, before we jump into that season. And as I said in the beginning, I would like to do a new updated tattoo video, because of course this is more just a personal channel where we upload non-reselling related things. Let us know down in the comments what you guys would like to see from us that have nothing to do with reselling. Please, nothing with reselling. This is the channel where I just get to take a break from reselling, because that's what I do all day 24/7. Just resell clothes, talk about reselling clothes, talk about good clothing finds and stuff. This is my little break from that, so that's why I love this channel so much. Also, I just want to say, buckle in, get ready, get prepared for the fall season that lies ahead of us. If you remember last year, it was about the end of July sometime that I already started to upload Halloween spooky season related videos, because stores start to get in Halloween items right smack dab after the 4th of July. Do not expect anything different this year. I'm so freaking excited to take you guys along on this 2022 year of the Halloween season. We are gonna have vlogs of Halloween events that I buy tickets to or we go to. We are going to have Halloween decoration hunting. We are going to have what I thought of recently was I would love to do a spooky/Halloween fashion tour of my closet where I show you guys all of the Halloween related clothing and fashion pieces that I have. I also would love to do, I don't know, maybe like a review on the Moschino 2020 Halloween collection. There is so much that I want to do, and honestly, I don't know. This year I would almost like to do more than one video on this channel a week once we enter the spooky decor season. So hopefully you guys are into Halloween at least a little bit, because I feel like, as I said in the beginning, this channel has turned into the Jack-o'-lantern channel, which I love. Like, I have no problem with that, but hopefully you guys are not scared off by that. A, let me know what you guys would like to see from Ryan and I on this channel before we leap into spooky season, and B, let me know what you want to see this year for spooky season. This is kind of just a preview. I am not promising a new video next week or anything yet on this channel, but very, very, very soon we will start having regular videos on this channel again, and I am so excited. I love this channel. Editing these videos is so much fun. Posting them and talking with you guys on this channel is so much fun, so I cannot wait. Let me know what you want to see, and I will see you guys here sometime soonish. And then I will see you on the main channel tomorrow or today, just because I don't know when this is going up. Anyways, I will see you guys sometime soon on either channel. Goodbye.